If I got spun around in a fetal position like that, I would immediately, like, throw up.
I love it.
Okay.
Hi, welcome back to Nutterfinger Gaming. Picking up exactly where I left off, because it's... For you, it's 2 weeks. For me, it's hitting the play button, or the record button. More Prime. Did I say that? Don't you jizz on me! Actually, no, that looks more like... slightly futuristic radiator coolant. I don't know. And I'm back here. Oh, that was part of the music. I was like, what notification? Oh yeah, I forgot. These fuckers, like, you can't use the charge beam around them because they'll just... They will get you. Probably should be a little bit more kosher with what I say, just so I don't have to go in and bleep it out. But that's what Rumble's for. It's also twice the amount of work. No, in reality, I just write down timestamps. And then after the full video is edited, I go back through and just add a bleep here and there. So it's more like 1.5 times the amount of work. I need the jump boots! Fuck! Oh, hi. Okay, now I know where we're at. Got more lore on chorizo.
Tasty.
You know, if it didn't have the snaggle teeth, and it was like 2 foot tall, you know, I wouldn't mind that as a pet. And I will say this until the day I die. I wish small dragons that had the temperament of cats, like, were a thing. God damn it. I guess the closest thing I will even remotely get to that get to that is, I guess, like a pet caiman, but... Booster ball! How is that not disorienting as fuck? If I got spun around in a fetal position like that, I would immediately, like, throw up. Then probably do it again. What the hell is the button again? Oh. Ow. I don't know why. It's just thinking about the pets thing. I don't know why, but as a child, I remember, for whatever reason, like in sixth grade, 5th or 6th grade, trying to recall, I thought fucking lobsters were the most adorable things on the planet. I don't know. That is not one of the things I can explain. Hey, Ridley. Here's an important question for the internet. Out of all the fan art in quotations out there, which is there more of? Of Samus or of Ridley? And when I say fan art, I mean fan porn. God damn it. Oh yeah, it's that way. Across the pond. Now I know I can go get the space jump. In the tower in Overworld. Fuck off. In that... Andromeda, is it this way? That's Chozo. Yep. Which door is it? The one on the ground. I'm just gonna take the damage. Fuck this. There's an energy tank gone. There's another energy tank gone. Oh, fucking hell. I do this every time. Well, thank you. The thing I don't need right now is missiles. God damn it. Energy law! I am almost dead. And there's energy right there. Well, I'm close to my ship, so... I don't know if I mentioned this in one of my previous episodes, but, I don't know what happened still, because I took it apart, put it back together, and now it works fine, even though I bought a brand new part for it. I guess something was jammed, or like a piece of dirt or just unburnt powder was jammed in the notch where the sear engages on the trigger on my MP5. So I went out to shoot it, and it just had a runaway. Like, 3 rounds and then light primer strike kind of thing. And I thought, okay, maybe I just polished the sear a little bit too much. No. Took it apart, put it back together. Worked fine. I don't know what it was. Like, I even bought another sear to fix that. But like, if you had the trigger housing out, you could literally just pull the trigger, or not the hammer back, and like if you let off of it fast, it would just go home. I took it apart. I cleaned it a little bit. Re-oiled everything and then put it back together, and it works fine now. So I don't know what happened there, but it was kind of fun for all of like 3 seconds. Well, at least I got that fixed. That is not... It's too expensive of a gun to leave in a broken configuration like that. There it is. Yeah, I've never had a weird trigger problem like that. But then again, if you look at an MP5 trigger, you immediately know it's over-engineered German bullshit. I've thought about, when I saw it, like, oh, there's that housing that lets you use AR triggers in the MP5, and then I realized it's like $750. I'm like, fuck that. I will deal with the garbage trigger. There is no reason. Then again, there's no reason to buy a binary trigger other than it's fun. But I can't buy two of those, so currently, my binary's in my PTR 91. Because I just wanted to rapid fire a bunch of 308. No! No! Why'd you do that? Even with a polished job, the MP5 trigger sucks. It's 1,000 times better with a polished job. Just take the grit out of the factory trigger. I want to get one of those flat triggers for it. Maybe that will help it feel slightly better. I need to go back to Magmore, right? Yeah. But here's the weird thing, like, I didn't do anything since it was working fine, and then I just went to the range and I wonder if I'm just wondering, like, maybe I cleaned it and put it back to... When I cleaned it, I put it back together wrong? Because the ammo I was shooting, for the love of God, that leaves just... It leaves this just, like, unburnt powder, like, crumb crap. Just everywhere in the receiver and trigger area. Like, it's gross. I know it's a blowback gun. It's gonna get dirty, but like, I guess it's just the 9mm I was using. Like, and it's not like gunpowder colored even. It looks like fucking cornmeal. But I've done my own trigger jobs on guns, and I've never gotten to the point like I've broken it and not noticed. Because that's like the first thing I do after I get done doing the trigger jobs. Okay, I like this. Okay, now I'm going to sit here and throw it on the ground. And if the trigger goes in an unsafe manner, I'm going to replace the parts and try again. Back when that was cheap to do with AKs. Buy a box of like Polish triggers for like $20. The only reason I have a bunch of those and I call them handmade ALGs, is because back in the day, I could not afford an ALG trigger for my AK, so I made one. One of the things I actually do on my AKs after I polish the trigger group is I will actually take the hammer and I will just very at the end of the the trigger pull, I will take a jeweler's file and just put a little notch so you have a very distinct wall on that AK trigger so you know when it breaks. Then again, I'm the only one that, like, I think shoots AKs for accuracy. Because I'm fucking retarded. Can you? Not interrupt me. Thank you. But enough about weird gun shit. I guess not enough about weird gun shit, because that's not the first time I've had a runaway on a gun before. I bought a used Ruger 1022 from a pawn shop that I have since sold. But it had the most perfect burr slash mushroom on the end of the firing pin. I don't know what from. It was used, it was old, never looked like it had been shot, so maybe it was like a factory defect from like an older, because it didn't even have like the flap style release that they put on they started putting on the newer ones. It still had like the button that you press on the underside of to release. But I don't know when they started doing that on the new ones. But it had a burr slash like slight mushrooming on the firing pin to where it was constantly in the forward position. Like, so when I first got it, I loaded up a magazine, pulled the bolt home, and pulled the bolt back and let go. And as soon as it went forward and loaded around in the chamber, it went off and did it for like another 3 or 4 rounds until it jammed. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, and I know it wasn't trigger related because finger wasn't even on the trigger. It just, what the fuck? Took the gun home, took it apart, and realized, oh, the free-floating firing pin is not moving. It's stuck in the forward position. That shouldn't be happening. No! Oh, fuck. I did not want to fall down here. But a lot of the cool guns I've gotten over the years are I bought as gunsmith specials from like pawn shops and gun shows. Like, obviously broken firearms. And the stuff that I can't do, I'll take it to a gunsmith and like fix it. Or have them fix it. But I literally have the Doomslayer shotgun. Or the super shotgun from Doom 2. That's more. It's a double barrel 10 gauge that is exactly 18 3/4 inches long. Like just the absolute shortest I can get it legally without SBSing it. It's a coach gun, but the reason I bought this up because it was like $200 in 10 gauge. So a $200 10 gauge, and it's fairly beat up, like scratched, a little bit of surface rust here and there, but dings in the stock. But that's kind of the reason I like it. It's just worn. Doesn't look like a fancy hunting rifle or hunting shotgun. But someone had ran over it with their truck. Like, so the barrels were bent at like almost like a 70-degree angle. And guy's like, you gotta get new barrels for it, but I can't seem to find barrels for it. Because it's an old Spanish knockoff Zabala. But I'm like, well, before I buy it, can I buy do you have a measuring tape? And I measured it from the breech to the where it was bent, and it was bent at 20 inches and slightly bent into 19. And I'm like, fuck it, I'll take it for $200. So I took it home. I measured it out how I needed it, and then I cut the barrel and then welded up the end where it... Fuck, what was it? Where the two barrels are welded together and it has that little... I don't even know what you call it. Anyway, that's beside the point. And I cleaned it up, squared off and smoothed out the end of the barrels and re-blued them where I cut. And it's a nice little 10 gauge coach gun. It's so fun to shoot. It's fucking double barrel howitzer as far as I'm concerned. And it's really fun to watch other people shoot. Especially some of my friends, because for whatever reason they think they can just, oh, the recoil can't be that bad. I'm like, yeah, don't underestimate it. Lean forward, like wrap that sling around your hand. I loaded deer slugs in it. Nope. They casually pull both triggers, and then they break. One of them broke the gun doing that. For what he dropped it, and it for whatever reason the firing pin on the left barrel broke, and I had to go get that fixed. Fuck off. It normally shoots the cheap rounds I can find. And when I say cheap, I mean like $1.40 a round. But with its recoil, you don't really shoot more than like a couple rounds at a time. It's literally just a novelty I like having. But, yeah, he pulled both triggers on 2 ounce, I think, were they 2 ounce or 3 ounce? I don't remember, but they were 3.5-inch Magnum high brass loads. Deer slugs, and God, those... That fucker left shot a fireball out the size of a fucking small child. It's ridiculous, and I love it. One thing I do need to do on it, though, is I need to get a new rubber butt plate or whatever is on it, because it's starting to fall off. Yeah, I wish there were more 10-gauge loads out there, but you really kind of have to either... What I do is I tend to just buy the high brass turkey loads and then just load my own. That's like the only way I can get number 4 buckshot loads. God damn it. Here's a boss fight. I found one on eBay, but considering it ships out of Russia, it may or not be something I can actually get. But it's a 10-gauge caliber pumpkin ball slug mold, which is just a mold for a fuck off! It's just a mold for a solid, like, 2-ounce round ball, essentially just like a musket ball. You know what, maybe I could fucking find a muzzle loading company that sells a is it 72 caliber musket ball that's like the 10 gauge. Because I have a one for 12 gauge. I make my own pumpkin ball slugs out of that. They're fucking nasty. One of them, because I used ball bearings out of a car, steel ball bearings, that were the same size. It went clean through like a tree that was 2 feet thick. It's probably more due on the steel, because the steel didn't deform, but yeah, they're fun. It's just... Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. How do I fight these things again? Fuck fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Please die. There's no way I can get ammo! Oh shit. Please. Please. I almost fucked that up like 6 different ways. There, now shut up. Wave beam! God. Wait, what's the button? Oh, it's Y, yeah. Okay, back to the save point. And then I'll call it an episode. Listen to me talk about stupid shit. And guns breaking in spectacular ways. One of the... Oh, that's the thing. I'll mention this before I get to the save point. Is one of the guns I've gotten, and I just... Kudos on this gun. It was a gunsmith special. Someone had done a really shitty trigger job on it. Like a 1911 from Rock Island that if you had the trigger in the back position, like locked ready to fire, you could literally just lightly touch the hammer and it would go forward. In some cases, taking the safety off would cause the hammer to go forward. So, really bad Bubba trigger. I got it for 250 bucks. Got a new sear for it. Put it in. And I've had this pistol 10 years. Almost. I got it when I was 21. And so that was I was 21. I'm 28 now, so yeah, a little 8 and 8. I'm almost 29, so like a couple months I'll be 29, so almost 9 years ago. Close enough. And I was not completely broke, but I had one handgun and I like to shoot it a lot. So I fixed this gun, this Rock Island, put a new sear in it, put a brand new spring kit for, you know, those like $19 ones that you can buy from Wilson Combat. And I've had to respring it twice because of the amount of ammo I put through it. I don't know, like it started like jamming because the spring was worn out. Because there was a good point in time where I just straight up go shoot 1,000 rounds on a weekend at the indoor range. I'd spend like good 2 to 4 hours there just shooting because I enjoyed it. And that was like every week. I'm trying to think of the round count. This thing has to have like maybe 5,000. No, not 5,000, but 10,000 rounds on it. Maybe. It still shoots great. It got to the point where my acid hands, my highly acidic sweat, ate through and wore down the nickel plating to where it was just, you could see where it had rubbed through. And I don't know if that's from the fact that the previous owner tried to polish it or what. Anyway, I bought it. I can't give a testament to how unbelievably reliable it's been. Like, I've worn out springs in it. And that's like the only times it's jammed. Is that when it got so fucking dirty because I needed to clean it, it would have hiccups every now and then, just kind of like you could feel the slide kind of going as it goes back into battery. Gosh, if you want a cheap 1911, I can't recommend Rock Island enough. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking about my gun-tism, and you can see me next time. Anyway, thanks for watching.